back. Okay. Would you look at that, man? I'm not gonna leak that. Not leak those DMs. Docs. Oh, chat. Okay. Oh, look at that. You guys have been added now, so I don't have to have that up. I can have the Twitch stream up. Oh my God. Oh, we're so laggy, bro. Drop frames 25%, 26%. That's not good. I'll keep it a buck, guys. If it crashes again, we're going to bed. I'm trying to do a cool thing here. I like to do a cool thing here, but sometimes it's not true, man. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I had good internet. I don't know what happened. Big Wi-Fi is trying to nerf me, man. Oh shit, we might be back. 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 I'll be back. Amazon. Osmo 3. I'll re-chat in 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna attempt to buy one more Osmo 3. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Am I alive? Did it crash out again? Might have crashed out again. I would like to change that, actually. Change that payment method real fast. I could probably put it on this. All right, let's see. Place order. All right, let's see if I get my Osmo 3 now. We're back. Yo, is it back? Is it cooked? You're good? I'm good? All right, cool. I'm going to believe you guys because I can't seem to see the preview. I just ordered another Osmo 3. All right, you guys can see this? All right, yeah, to answer your paid community question, the answer is we will be launching it in May. I don't know when May. I come back the 25th. I'm going to cool down for like 5 days when I get back. I will be working, but I'll be kind of cooled down. So, and then like probably the 15th is when the launch of the community might happen. Might happen there. Yeah, you guys have any videos you want me to review, thumbnails you want me to review? If you want, I will review those today. If the stream crashes again, then what will inevitably happen is I will go crawl back into bed. Should I watch on X or YouTube or both? Wherever you want, man. Wherever you want. Wherever you want. It's kind of up to you. I watched one UKG mix, and it kind of just cooked my entire recommended, which is fucking annoying as fuck, man. Annoying as shit, man. Yeah, I get back to work tomorrow. Dude, the travel I had was miserable, bro. Why is everyone buying this camera? That's a great question, because I just bought that camera for the second time. I guess I just have a free Garmin watch. I didn't really want that, but I have it now. So TLDR, I'll let you guys in on a dirty little secret that Big Tech doesn't want you to know. If you get scammed, Big Tech will actually just pay you money. So I bought a Valve Steam Deck for when I was traveling to Japan. It's like a 14-hour flight. So I got the Steam Deck. I bought it. Didn't show up at all. Put in a ticket on eBay. eBay was like, shit, you got scam, gang. Let's refund you. Use that money to get an Osmo 3 for recording content in Japan. Guess what happened? They sent me the wrong item. I got a $600 smartwatch, which I was like, well, can I set that back? And they were like, yeah, well, you have to print out a label. My friend does not have a printer. So it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. This is like a kind of a cool niche, actually. Have I seen Topper Guild recently? I have maybe actually. That's a cool little channel. Kind of like this channel. I've not seen Topper Guild. I'm sure they're probably crushing it. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I have. Like, I say I haven't, but I also feel like I have seen them recently. I know of them. I just don't really consume that type of content, nor do I, like, kind of interact in that, like, niche. I have, like, some clients that are, like, similar, but not really. They do this stuff where it's, like, exploring, like, abandoned bullshit, bro. Right? But I know they kill it. 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 Top Guild. With K-pop Demon Hunters? Yeah, I've seen that then. I have a client who's doing K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. Hello, Jake Hollingsworth. That's a legendary last name. You should be like some lord in like 16th century England. He's cranking out views. Yeah, it seems so. This K-pop Demon Hunter shit, bro. People take this shit aggressively seriously, man. Zong. I just don't like this niche, man. I respect the game. I think it's cool. I just can't interact with it like very often. This is a cool thumbnail. Actually, like there's a lot of cool. This is a cool thumbnail. There's a lot of cool thumbnails here. By the way, this thumbnail format of the guy on the roof, by the way, is kind of like fire. I've seen this like all over the place recently. Like on at least 3 different channels have done it, and it's done really, really, really good. It's really good. By the way, again, I'm so sorry if the stream scuffed. I'm streaming from a laptop on Wi-Fi. So, like, if this shit is cooked, bro, oh, my God. Look at that. Look at that Seiko. Holy shit. Okay. Yoink. There's a Valve and Sandbox deal. I'll have to watch that. It's kind of cool. Getting a lot of info. Rocket Powered Mohawk is back, which is cool. Really cool. A Mog of Incel and Void. Okay, that's interesting. What's going on here, man? Is this like new? Did I get a new YouTube update? Why is this shit displayed like this, man? Yeah. I mean, I'll fuck with it, to be honest with you. Do you have to be that blue? Is this banging? I helped make this thumbnail. It's kind of fire. On Top Guild stuff? Dude, probably help CTR on ironically. Like, no lie. Unironically. I've got something to say here, bro. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I'm gonna spit some ball knowledge real fast. We'll get back to the YouTube ball knowledge. I think it is outright, straight up, 100% disrespectful for people to be like, yeah, dude, I don't know about the Spurs this season. And I'm like, dude, that guy was training with monks and like training with like legendary players. And like the coaching staff is really smart. The depth of the bench is incredible depth on the bench, right? Everyone is bought into the system. Like, I'm just like thinking about it, and I'm just like, are we fucking for real right now? Like, how are we gonna discount this team before the season even starts? And then I'm like, I'm watching the games. I'm watching the highlights, and I'm like, hey man, Fox is a dog. Wemby is the dog of all dogs. That guy's got grit, and he wants to fucking win now. Vassell and Castle are killer. Harper is great as a rookie. Bryant is an utilized piece. Like, all these guys are just killers. And you got a secondary backup big, which is like a pretty good big. Like, is he like a great big? I don't know, but he's a good big. Like, he can fill the space when Wemby's not there pretty effectively. And I'm just watching it, and I'm just like, dude, this team is cooking with like jet fuel. And you guys are like, it's preseason. Spurs might be like a top 8 seed. They might be a play-in team. And I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you guys even fucking like basketball? Does anyone like that watches basketball even like basketball? Like, it doesn't seem like they like basketball because they're like, dude, the Suns are gonna outpace the fucking Spurs. And I'm like, are you guys? What the fuck are you guys doing? Are we like smoking like meth? Like just straight laced meth? Like I can't. Yeah, this is the watch they sent me instead of the Osmo 3. So whatever. Yeah. So I mean, I just thought that was criminal. The fact that they're second in the West now, I think, is indicative of where I thought they would be. I honestly thought they would be first in the West. Maybe I overestimated them, but a very strong second contender is pretty ridiculous. All right, back to the tube talk. All right, what do you guys want to talk tubulation? I will say, I'll put it this way. Here's something that's really interesting. I saw a lot of discourse around MrBeast's new thumbnails, and he's like, they're going for the more realistic approach. I'll say this about MrBeast's new thumbnails. I dislike them. I think they all kind of look like ass. And I think they might be more effective, but I also think like it's kind of hard to tell if they're actually more effective or if all the like the people that watch the previous videos are like, oh, new thumbnail, maybe this is a video I haven't seen before. I can't like tell. I don't have the back end, so like maybe it is more effective, maybe it isn't. I don't want to like sit here and hate. I just personally just like the style, but if like it gets more views consistently, and it's winning like A/B tests over like similar thumbnails or previous stuff, there might be some merit into it. But I'd like to see him like start out with like 3-4 months of like those new thumbnails and test them against the old style to see how they work, because Beast definitely needed to do something. So like if it is more effective, cool. I'm happy to see it. I just don't like how they look. Just don't like how they look. I don't know if I like this, to be honest. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to save this to watch later. Double dripple in videos today. That's a banger. It's a banger. Hey, yo, short stream, watch anything. This guy is streaming from the Six Shot Academy house. I am streaming from the Six Shot Academy house, vet. Getting nice and fat here. The goal is to lose that weight in Japan, but for the amount of money I'll be drinking, I'm unsure that'll be a case. This is kind of a banger video, actually. It's kind of cool. Grand Seiko invited me to see this watch. It's kind of interesting. I am streaming from Six Shot Academy house. From the goddamn it. Yes, Fat, thank you for being on Twitch as well. I'm sure Dapper has sent you my location. How many people are watching right now? I have no idea, man. Is Dapper dead? Dapper! Fett is summoning you. I think he's watching Naruto. He's in the room next to me. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Any good YouTube stuff I can talk about? I've noticed like a kind of like interesting like stylistic change in thumbnails recently, which is kind of cool. More to be said soon about that. Most certainly. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, so I'm kind of tired. I'm exhausted. I slept like pretty bad last night. It's kind of fucked my whole day today. To be Elliot Cole, living my dream life, being a watch YouTuber, just casual watch YouTuber. I got my phone plugged in over there. Actually, don't have my phone plugged in. I lied. I feel like YouTube meta has gone from more generic, generally generous stuff. Wait, what? I feel like YouTube meta has gone from how generic, generally generous, the most generic, to very specific stuff. Kind of. A little bit of that has to do with semantic ID, I think, and like what YouTube is actually like pushing in terms of organic content now. I want to ask about the format, but I'm not trying to leak my shit. I mean, dude, it'll get leaked in 2 weeks anyway, but it's a good format. Thing is, like, I'll probably see it before anyone else anyway. But when I'm going to be so happy. Like, I'm going to be in Japan for 2 entire weeks. In those 2 weeks in Japan, I'm not going to be doing any YouTube stuff. So when I come back from Japan, okay, it's going to be like a whole new world to me. It's going to be awesome. That's not good. That's not a good title. I think. Ooh, that's a banger, Bob. That's actually a banger. Siege's most genius play was an accident is still better. It's way better. It's way better. I'm very excited to get my Osmo 3 and make content. I most definitely need some content. That's a really cool title. That's actually a really cool title. Y'all gotta watch Project Hail Mary. I would love to watch Project Hail Mary. I'm a big Gosling fan because he's literally me. This is Skyline Slop that I can watch on the plane. Ooh, he tried... This is kind of cool. I kind of like this. It's a very cool thumbnail. It's a very, very cool thumbnail, actually. I should send this to my guy. That isn't like Dune Tune. Dune 2 is really good. I really like Dune Tune. I've got a hot take about Dune. People are not going to like my hot take about Dune, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think Chalamet's performance in the first Dune is incredibly overrated. I think Chalamet's performance in the second Dune is slightly overrated. I've definitely seen better actors. Like Philip Seymour Hoffman consistently just had like fucking unreal, like just unreal shit. I'll even say I think some of the acting in Severance is probably better than some of the acting in fucking Dune, man. Like it's good, but it's not like generational. I think the miracle of Dune is not Timothée Chalamet's acting because I do think it's good, but I still think people that are like praising it as like the greatest acting of all time are fucking stupid. But I do think the genius of Dune is Villeneuve's vision for to bring like basically an unadaptable book to life. In Villeneuve, if he can land the third movie, I think Villeneuve could probably direct a movie about Blood Meridian, which is like historically unadaptable, which I think would be kind of cool. But I also am like kind of excited to see like Villeneuve be done with Dune and go on to his next project because I think Villeneuve is like an actual genius. Him and Nolan, I think, are geniuses. Yeah, so like this unfortunately is just kind of a fucking Unreal Fire title. That's just a legendary banger, man. Chalamet's actor Martin Supreme was much better. I would probably agree with that pretty hands down, actually. I still think Dune is good. I think everyone like brings like a good like. I think some actors in Dune like really kill it. I think it's like Austin Butler, the bald guy. Like fucking, that was a way better. I think it was way better acting. I think it was way better acting than Chalamet. I even think. I mean, the performance of Batista in both one and two is really good. I think Batista's actually like a really good actor, but people aren't gonna like that. People won't like this is a cool thumbnail format. I kind of like that. Bum bum bum. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Holy shit! A totally unexpected release from Christopher Ward. I'm ashamed to say that I have no Christopher Ward pieces in my collection, and that is really, 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 really sad. Actually, I wish to have a Belcanto, and I wish to have many of them. The issue is with my issue with Christopher Ward. Oh, this is the thumbnail format I'm talking about. I love this thumbnail format a fucking ton. I think this is awesome. I think it's such a cool thumbnail format. Yeah, my singular issue with Christopher Ward, I think a lot of their pieces look too much like they're too inspired. I think Belcanto is not the case. I think whatever the fuck I'm looking at right here is also like very original. But a lot of the Christopher Ward pieces, like they seem very much like a budget explorer or a budget, not even kind of even like not even a budget Tiso, but like an upstream Tiso. And it's like if I wanted an upstream sports watch that's not a Tiso, I would just get a like $5,000 to $10,000 sports watch, not a like $1,200 sports watch. Um, so yeah, I mean that's what I have to say about that. This is kind of a cool thumbnail. Kind of a cool thumbnail. Crazy Oakley lore, by the way. Crazy Oakley lore. Good video about that Oakley and Nike. What's up, bro? Do you think for small channels it's more effective to use thumbnails that focus on the concept of the subject rather than yes, 100%. If you're a small channel, no one knows you. You're way, way better, in my opinion, to focus on um, the actual concept of the video and delivering on the viewer rather than like putting your face in because no one knows you. Also, uh, this is a Vexian thumbnail right here. I designed this like fucking 2 years. Oh, actually, yeah, 2 years ago. This is a banger. It's a really good thumbnail. It's a very, 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 very good video as well. No cam. Unfortunately, no cam. I am on my laptop setup and I got my shirt off and I'm nice and fat right now. I'm enjoying being fat. I also think adding a cam input would just be awful because the stream is dropping frames pretty consistently. Um, so I would much rather like save bandwidth a little bit. XXCD's What If is pretty big. Exceeds. I made this way. Exceeds. Trapped on Epstein's island during a hurricane. People are just doing anything, man. People are just doing anything now. they are doing anything. It's probably pretty good. Michelin Gnocchi at home. That looks really good. This is crazy. The Apocalypse Artist is really good. I'm going to save this because I think he's going to be talking about my favorite artist of all time. Yeah. Also, by the way, chat, I have to tell you something, okay? I will be gone from the 1st to the 15th. I will not be shooting content until May again, which means no streams, which means no videos, which means y'all are cooked. Unfathomable 120 elo chest. Now, this is a fucking mega banger. The Gosling Effect. Maybe I'll watch that. We drink, dude. This mixed up with Bruisley is like this is such a really interesting. I love this channel. It's just some guys throwing back some beers and ranking them. Also whiskeys and other fine spirits. I think these guys are really really interesting. I really really like their content. Big fan of their content. Bum, ba-da-bum. Personal watches I dream of owning. I'd love to know what this watch that watch has to say about his personal dreams. I believe that's a Tudor Pelagos 41 right there, if I'm not mistaken, on a NATO strap. Could be kind of cool. Kind of a cool watch. I love watches, chat. I fucking love watches. I would like. Ooh. Oh man, this is so interesting. I love that content as well. So many interesting little videos on my timeline today. How interesting. Are there any hot takes on my timeline that are YouTube related and not racist? Just curious there. I do want to say something, by the way. If maybe it'll show up on my homepage. This is really dangerous what I'm doing, going on Twitter. I want to talk about niche spending. Always like Phineas. Phineas is great. That'll probably do really well. Okay, we're just trolling about Subroxy, bro. Subroxy's not that good. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, so I keep seeing this thing called niche spending, and I'll see if I can go find it on YouTube. I want to talk about this because I think this is like, I think it's kind of like annoying. As first, here's what I'll say about Nick or Tim Dillinov. Tim Dillinov knows what he's doing. He's made a shit ton of money doing it. And I would be remiss to say, like, I don't think, I want to say, I don't think at all Tim Dillinov is a scammer. Okay? At all. I do, however, think coining a term and owning that term to, like, sell a thing or to, like, you know, own, like, that market is incredibly smart. But I also think it's a little bit, like, kind of fucking annoying because what he's calling niche spending is, like, the same shit as, like, style transference or, like, I think Seth calls it, like, adjacent niche ideation. And, like, I've been calling it, like, whatever the fuck. I think I've been calling it style transference forever. But yeah, it's just kind of lame. It's kind of lame. I think it's kind of lame. That's my take. I think it's kind of lame. I think the fucking guys at TubeLab are, like, even, like, more lame. Like, they're bigger lames, but that's just my take. I got a question. Game dev niche. It's better to just spam videos weekly and make bad games disguised behind good packaging, or is it worth making actually good games, but, like, monthly uploads? That's a really interesting question. I think it depends on what your goal is. Like, if you want to get better at YouTube, you got to spam videos weekly. But if you want, like, higher impact and, like, you know, try to sell games, try to sell a course on how to make games and make better videos, I think investing in longer term uploads once every month, once every 3 months with a lot of really good storytelling is really good. But, like, you have to have, like, a good game dev idea in the first place. Yeah, this shit is lame as fuck, bro. The niche pivot method, like, that shit's cringe as fuck. This is cringe as fuck. This is actually, like, hyper cringe. Yeah, I think a lot of this shit is hyper cringe, man. Cringe as fuck. By the way, if someone's trying to sell you, like, here are some fucking untapped niches, like, you just got to ignore it and, like, take a brick and bash their skulls in. Also, like, I can't help but notice all these, like, niches are, like, niches I've seen. Like, I've never, like, watched one of those videos and been like, oh, that's an interesting niche. But yeah, like, it depends on what your goal is. I can't see your name. Hold on. Mercari Max. Do you like You Forgot the Insane Odell Beckham Jr.'s Rookie Boys? Videos like that. I enjoy those titles, Super Bob. But it's a little bit. I don't know. I think I enjoyed your first title more. About like Tom Brady. NFL stories. Me and NFL stories are doing kind of a not like a big pivot, but we're doing a little bit of a small pivot right now. I'm not gonna leak the pivot because I can't trust you guys. I mean, I can trust you guys, but I'm not gonna leak the pivot because he pays me to not leak the pivot in this case. I'm by the way, I'm a really really big fan of this thumbnail style. We've been using this. I think we've used this 3 times now to great success, or twice. Yeah, so this video did really well. This is actually, first of all, this is a fire thumbnail. This is a really good title. But we're pivoting into. This is also kind of a banger, actually. This is also kind of a banger. We're actually kind of cooking here, to be honest. This is 4 hour. By the way, why is your shit named Super Bob 3556, man? Bro, what are you doing to me, man? You cannot be doing that shit, Super Bob. Yeah, okay. I'll put it this way. I like the first one you posted. I think the pivot that we're doing is a really intelligent pivot, and I like that. Doing 4 like that the next month. Okay, cool. Heard. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I'm actually a big fan of like that kind of pivot, and I think it's also like nice that we're getting 20K views in the off season. I think that's really fucking nice, to be honest, because that means next off season we'll be doing like 50 to 70K. It's my old YT account. I bet you will upload into Minecraft on that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Cool thumbnail. From when I made Madden videos. Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. And then after Japan chat, I might try to like hit a lick and go to Australia for a little bit, but I also like want to lock in. There's a big thing I want to lock in on, so I'll let you guys in on a little secret. So I just joined this members only club called Only Earned for a year. It was kind of expensive. I think I'll just say it was like 6K. So it's actually only like $500 a month. So here's this like the club. Basically, it's a bunch of entrepreneurs. I think I'll join them for Florida, because they'll be in Miami. I'll actually probably just join them for all of their stuff. Yeah, it's like this kind of like cool club. This is not really like exclusive what they do. They do some other shit as well. I can open my IG. Hopefully, I'm not leaking my DMs. That'd be kind of cringe. I'm not. Yeah, so it's like, they're doing like this world circuit. I'm gonna turn Wi-Fi Money Mafia into this. Like just pretty like this is pretty much what I 1-to-1 what I want Wi-Fi Money Mafia to do. So they're doing 9 meetups this year, which is cool. They've already done Tokyo. They're doing Bali right now. They're doing like Como, I think end of May, early June, Croatia in the summer, and then United States in July. So I'm gonna do something really similar, and that is gonna be a lot of my focus at like from July onward. Is gonna be building Wi-Fi Money Mafia into like, if I could do 6 figures with Wi-Fi Money Mafia, I think it'd be sick. Victor Wembanyama is becoming exactly what the NBA feared. You guys are corny, bro. Yo, would you recommend going to Osaka alone for fun? I don't know. It depends what you're into, man. Zen, it depends. I'm going to be in Japan for like 10, 15 days by myself. I fully plan to go to Shibuya alone, Shinjuku alone. I'll probably go to Osaka alone. I like the partying scene, and I just like the kind of like the nightlife. I'm big into EDM. So going to like a bunch of EDM places would be really nice. Yeah, that's what I'll have to say about that. This is kind of a cool thumbnail. Kind of a cool title. This video is not doing very well, but this is kind of cool, actually. Applying the how it's made stuff to like your specific audience interest is really cool. But it depends. Like if you're a big food guy, I think you should probably go to Osaka. Yeah, Kyoto. Or Kobe. This is probably gonna be pretty fire. Scaling. The community Streamerverse will start in May. The community and Wi-Fi Money Mafia are kind of big focuses for me this year. It was kind of the agency, but like once my senior strategist gets back to when he gets to Argentina, I think the agency will be like pretty good. I think it'll be in a good spot because he'll be back full on. I'll be able to like work like 20 hours, 40 hours a week on the agency, and then I'll spend like the extra like 10 to 20 hours a week on the community and Wi-Fi Money Mafia. I would really like to lock in on Wi-Fi Money Mafia because I think there's like a literal 8-figure brand there. I'm almost positive Wi-Fi Money Mafia could be 8 to 9. Um, like I think it could be an 8 or 9-figure brand. Very easily. It'll very easily be a 7-figure brand. Ooh, what an interesting title, thumbnail, and combination. All right, let's check HLTV. What's going on in the world of Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. This is a banger. Navi versus Vitality. Okay, Navi's on an uptrend right now. It's good. Can I check out the results? 2-1 to Perry Vision. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's really respectable from Perry Vision, to be honest. It's very respectable. And I'm sure Vitality just fucking, yeah, they just fucking crushed them, man. Okay, well, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's Vitality's game, man. You can't do anything about it. Fang just standing at Senzu. Oh, that's brutal, man. Okay, that's kind of fire. Probably a light blue. It's probably pretty good. I think like a sky blue. I mean, that's like it just depends on like audience demographic, like everything. It just depends on everything, man. Depends on so much. Black and red's really good. I really like black and red, to be honest with you. But I think that's like more of like Gen Z millennials. I'm gonna give it like 5 or 10 more minutes, guys, because like the first like kind of like a little bit of the stream like kind of cooks. I also kind of want to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight. I'm gonna go check something on WhatsApp real fast, so I gotta remove the screen, so it's gonna be black. It's gonna be, you guys can't see anything. I go check my WhatsApp. We're back. We are back. Evan Fong, pesos. Vanos has had such a sick career, bro. Made from milk. Oh shit! Is that a banger or what? What a bangers now. I will have everyone know though, when I get back from Japan, and after I acclimate a little bit back to the American culture, it's kind of cool. I will be locking the fuck in. I have not been locked in recently. Well, it's not that I've not been locked in, but like I've been kind of on cruise control. But I will show you. Listen, I'll show you. I'll show you what's been cooking in the background. Listen, the lack of me cooking is not because I have not been cooking. The lack of me cooking has been. What the fuck? All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Any F1 channels I'd recommend? Rocket Powered Mohawk probably makes some of the funniest content on YouTube. But I could probably get you a list of F1 channels I'd recommend. The reason why is I have a friend who he's in the F1 niche. I think he's a channel called Sketchy, Sketchy. That's his channel. So it's pretty good. There is a noise behind me. All organizations, case studies. Stream boards. Kind of a banger. YouTube mirror boards. All right. We logged in. Listen, chat. Okay. I have not been cooking, or I've been cooking in silence. Okay. I've been cooking in silence, chat. I clicked on the same shit, bro. I clicked on the same shit today, bro. I've been cooking in silence, bro. Look at this. Right. We're not done, bro. We're not done, bro. Okay? Just know that we've been cooking in silence. Oh, shit. Look at this. Just know that the generational run is going to be underway, bro. It's going to be underway. This just seems like a fun video to watch. By the way, I am 100% positive, and I would actually love to do this content because I think it's really interesting. For the longest time, I have thought of doing a channel. There's two channels I would do in like the true crime niche. So I see all these like true crime videos. There's two channels I would do in the true crime niche, okay? True crime niche number 1, I would do. Loom coming. Looms are on their way, Modix. They're on their way. I would do a Florida Man body cam channel. 100%. I think a body cam channel just on Florida Man content would do really well. I think it would also do very well globally on like some of the other content. That's number 1. And I think it'd be super sick. I also think a police chase channel would also do very good. I think both those channels would do very good. Other content works. I don't think there's. I think is like if you understand how style transference works, I think it's like pretty easy. I think the most common mistake is like misappropriating the format to the audience. Like some formats inherently do better for some audiences than vice versa, if that makes sense. Like you might find a banger like format and like in one niche, and then you apply it to a similar niche, but like it might not actually work that well because it's not like the correct niche, if that makes sense. Like it's not the correct audience. I think this is a banger idea from Beheza, by the way. I'm glad to see Beheza back. Like they have like a banger, like they have a banger find, but then like the audience that they're applying that format to just isn't like the type of audience that's gonna watch that format. I think an underrated strategy in style transference, by the way, 100% is you find this is kind of a cool thumbnail. You find a banger niche, and instead of like taking the format from that niche and leaving, you find a format to bring to that niche with an audience already lives. I think you could easily do that. Are you a fan of Harry Potter? Not really. I'm more of a Percy Jackson guy. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with that. What's up, Bassie? Bassie, I'm at Shock's house right now. He's right below me, so if I stomp on the ground, he'll hear me. Like I just did. I was probably pretty annoying. Probably shouldn't have done that. He might get pissed at me. All right, chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys later. The mobile stream scuff. We might do one more mobile stream before I go to Japan. Probably should have done this earlier in the day.